We're here at John O'Quinn Field. We've waited so long, and finally another season of college football kicking off here in Week 0. It's the Georgia Southern Eagles and the Houston Cougars. We stay the state Pollock and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Eagles head coach before the game. This is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Cougars kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So Georgia Southern's offense will start this game off with the football. Omari Hayes, we'll keep our eyes on him all game long. The quarterback's telling us that he is going to be a problem.
In the second year, next year, next year.
Inside, it's Marshall. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They give it back to him. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. The give. Steamrolls his way ahead. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Follows his blocks. It's Marshall. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Let's talk for a second about Georgia Southern. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
And you got to be wondering about the psyche of that cornerback now who just gave up the big play. He's going to be looking for that corner route later in the game. He's got to be careful he doesn't overcommit to the outside, because if he does, that could mean a big home run type completion if there's a big in-breaking route by his receiver.
He ain't playing like we know before. When you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pump on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Mason. Finds his target. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. The Cougars offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Quentin Joyner. Boy, are they excited about what he's going to bring to this running game. Tosses it back. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Tried it.
Back to pass on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. 3rd and
all over there.
Coming up. He's changing the play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
Defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
You know, this zone replay is something they rep over and over and over in practice. This guy can run it and execute it in his sleep. Good decision there keeping the football.
Went to the running game on 1st down. Now 2nd down. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Unloads it downfield. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line. This drive will open from the 15. They'll start on the ground with Quentin Joyner. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Buying time to his right. He'll throw it. Right side, it's Sanford. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Cougars will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Joyner. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On play action. Going over the top. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback changing the play. On 3rd down, here's Quentin Joyner. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Still nothing on the board as we open up play here in the second quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Going to take a shot. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. Taken down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They make the stop right at the 34-yard line, standing tall to keep them from converting on 3rd down. 4th down coming. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Take that back.
Looks it in. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They knock him down right there.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the 1st down. Houston going up tempo.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. He'll get rid of it. Out wide right, it's Sanford. Punch through, man. He might have some space. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. They have have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Trying to get the corner. He'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
He's got it. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Well, great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Burrowing for yardage. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Touchdown, Cougars! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I think this is really the separators of good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? You can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Georgia Southern's offense comes out to get this drive started. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Marshall. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, as he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Gonna run it. It's Marshall. There he goes. That's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their 1st. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the 1st down. Moves the pocket. It's Mason. Extending the play.
Oh, my God.
Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And, man, I love my quarterbacks that want to make plays and make those big
People,
plays
I
and scramble around and get away from people. But you got to tuck that football away when you're going to run through arm tackles and people are around you diving. Make sure you got that thing locked up. He did, and defense took advantage of it.
Fire!
First snap in this drive will come from the 46. Looking for an alley. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory there. Down
I like this fast quarterback.
Here's this
And that's some
offense
moves
with
in
a
our
fresh set of
season, boy.
downs. Drops back on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Shelton. Defense was right
Okay,
there,
Shelton.
and they couldn't stop it from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30.
It's starting to be one of my favorite
They've come out with
receivers.
answers on this possession, and now another first down.
Are you Shelton?
Fires to the middle. Holds on. It's Shelton. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to throw, time running short in the half. They get to him, and now they'll face a 3rd and long. The Cougars will use their first time out here. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long.
All right, come on, we got it.
From the gun, wants to pass. Let's go to the end zone.
Catch the ball, homie.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead.
Big Mouth.
And I like the way
Hey, they call him Big Mouth.
They didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
Coming out with it, it's Taylor. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field.
I should have sacked him. My fault.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fella on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Hands it off. Not much happening on that one. Maybe made it back to the line of scrimmage as the clock continues to move. Here late in the half, it's 3rd down. And they head to the locker room. Quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at UTEP, taking on the number 16 team, the Texas Longhorns.
Oh, yeah?
And it's the home team looking to get the job done on the road.
Yeah, I bet.
Right now, it's early, but they lead
upset them boys. Be the number 1 team in Texas right now.
Southern will start it with the kickoff.
Come on.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10.
Nice move.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25.
We got to turn it up a notch so we can move the ball. We can't move the ball on there. We're going to struggle this year.
He said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defense has been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so
good.
They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here. When it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40,
big boy.
The offense has to make the play. The defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Keep going.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it.
Oh, come on.
Get there. The defense with a 4th down stop. Great place to start for this offense.
That's what we get.
First down, he'll keep it. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Pulls it and runs it again.
Found a little crease and turned that into a move. Hey, what the fuck happened?
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
They're all over
hit that nigga, man. What y'all doing?
He was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. It is perfect. This is now a 7-point game.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive.
Nice
to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He's tackled and brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Wants to throw on first. Incomplete, a 50-50 ball won by no one that time.
Yeah, and that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense is really
good. Oh, shit.
And hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down.
Sorry,
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
Lets it develop. It's Marshall. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
On the option. Oh, there's always football on the bad pitch. Defense has it. They're on the move. There he goes to the right. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cougars. The defense putting points on the board.
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed, takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
Still no offense.
That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance.
Oh, why did he do that?
There he goes. Inside the 40.
Why did he do that?
The huge gain
He
gets
just
us
took a
out
crazy angle at the last
27.
second.
You cannot let that happen to you defensively. That is the definition of getting gashed. They didn't have one guy in their front seven even get a finger on that guy.
Keeps it. Plows through the defense. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Mason. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. And the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to. And then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Ooh, they almost got the slick ass.
To find enough running room, and he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, pressure's coming. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
You hear a lot of coaches talk about bend, don't break, and it's in these areas of the field down in your own goal line defensively where you want to just stiffen up. And they did a really nice job on first down, stopping the...
Looking for the end zone. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Calling me, that's why.
Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
We're not doing this today. What foul?
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Fresh set of downs going up top. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They need a huge play on 3rd and long.
Wow.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Finds his back in the middle. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Brings up 4th down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Snapped on 4th down. Right down the middle. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. The give, Quentin Joyner running right.
And how about this offense, man? Being able to succeed, still winning without their bell cow, without their star being their star. This offense has not had a great game on the ground, but they're still in the lead.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down.
Get out there.
They'll make the stop, but the chains will move. It's a first down for Houston.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock.
They'll have a first down here, a week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. Hand off to Joyner.
No doubt the offense at this point of the game with the lead late, they're going to try and run the football, and they're going to try and bleed the clock. They need all ball carriers to stay in bounds to keep this clock ticking, just like that guy did there.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Not much there on the line. He gets one to the 31. This could be the biggest play of the game so far. 3rd down and 2. Handoff to the fullback. Offense is gaining momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
It's like a cheat code. You know what's coming, but it's so hard to stop when you got the big fullback who comes downhill when you need it the most on 3rd down and just falls forward and is going to get the first down.
Homie.
It's so nice to have, and this offense is set up with a chance to run this clock out.
Gotta catch that.
2nd and long here. Here's a give to Joyner. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Let's see what you're made of. Here's Quentin one more time. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
And you hear people talk about the 4-minute offense all the time in football. What does that mean? That means you're getting first downs, running the clock, and just right now physically dominating up front. Nice job by this offense.
And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. Rides the option, he keeps it. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Joyner again. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
Done. Yeah, you supposed to, because we supposed to be able to score against these fools, but we struggling. We're going to let this one go for 2-minute warning, so they only got 1 timeout. We're going to kick a field goal and make it a 2-point. Yeah, that's
so here we are on
what
4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
Make it a 2-score game. They got to score twice.
And now the lead is even bigger.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Back to throw, it's Mason. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, going to throw it. Under pressure. Here's a throw downfield late. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Rush right in his face. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Rush is on.
Oh, man.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. They're moving quickly after that big fourth down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Looking downfield. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They just keep firing. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bradley. Inside the 45. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. And the Eagles will line it up on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Fresh setter downs going to the air. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They don't need a bunch on second down. Dropping back, it's Mason. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Look out! Just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack, and it'll be fourth down. They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Got to make the play on fourth. Still looking. Trying to escape and get it himself. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Imagine the pressure on that play. Fourth quarter on the road, you're trailing, and it's fourth down. Your quarterback has got to make a play somehow, some way, and he's able to come up with it. And that just quiets the crowd just a little bit, and they gain so much more momentum because of that incredible individual effort.
Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already four-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and the hit that time helped force the incompletion.
It is good. They pulled a little closer, now down 20-13. Just under 30 seconds left, so they've got a chance if they can get this onside kick.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip, for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And, Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest, I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance. You got to give the receiving team there a lot of credit. The hands team gets it done, and they win again.
Waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out and start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
You know what? I'm done. I'll come back, man. I got something to do.